Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show. It is episode 409. It's a Friday night, and you know what that means. This is not your Skeleton Crew episode review, because we did that earlier in the day. We're here for our final review of 2024, and that is of Creature Commandos episode 3. As always, this is the Nerd Chicana here to host the show alongside my wonderful co-host, Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to wonderful Friday nights.
Oh, Lord. Go with it, yeah.
Yo, Eric.
Brad, check some for the public.
No.
No.
I hurt myself if I do that. I'm getting up there, Eric. I don't shake no more.
Yeah. Instead, he has to go and do fences.
I done thrown enough ass. I got married, so.
Yeah, that was the goal, right?
That was the goal.
Yeah.
Luckily, I got married when I did, because I would not do well in the dating world nowadays. Dating's hard out there.
Nah, bro. Brad's like, what do you mean we're in a situationship? What the fuck does that mean? Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
What is this friends with benefits?
Yeah. Brad, it's a good thing you got taken out the market when you did. I don't remember who told me the other day. Yeah, we play with the old guy Raul is friends with.
Hey, I mean, you know, I'm not that fucking old. Jesus.
I'm going to guess that's fucking Migs, Brad.
Probably Migs.
Who said
fucking
that?
Migs.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, we play with the old guy Raul is friends with. That's fucking wild, bro. That's crazy. You're not even that old, Brad.
I'm going to ruin your games more now. I'm just going to die on purpose.
Yeah. Fuck that guy, Migs.
Fuck that guy, Migs.
Oh, my God. But, Brad, between the hours that we just spent apart, how are you doing? What have you been up to?
I'm doing well. I really haven't done all that much. I had some quesadilla.
Okay.
Delicious. Some Jamaica. You know, I'm good with dinner. For some reason, I watched a YouTube video before this about RuneScape. I've never played RuneScape. I don't even know what RuneScape is about. But I watched.
You never played RuneScape?
I never played RuneScape.
Bro, you were alive during the fucking 90s and 2000s.
I know.
Brad.
I know. I never played though. So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, where the fuck did you get that in the middle of the desert in Arizona?
I ain't giving no names. Nice try, Eric. I ain't giving you no names to restaurants. That's for me to know.
Yeah. Keeping an eye on this fucking dog right here. She's gonna fucking
piss everywhere. She's gonna stand on her front legs and just fucking.
Oh no, she just jumped on the bed. She just jumped on the bed.
Helicopter piss. Watch.
Yeah. I just took him out to pee. There's no reason why she needs to piss right now.
Did she pee?
Yeah, like 5 times.
Well, probably be all right.
Yeah. It's funny that you think that Brad lives in the middle of the desert, because he does.
I mean, there are a lot of videos or a lot of movies we watch where I go, yeah, that could be Arizona.
I know that place.
That looks like Arizona. I think I've been there.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, dinner. Watch anything in between these just YouTube videos, right?
I watched a RuneScape video. Whatever reason, I don't know. And then I watched the Boy Meets World explaining why the brother kind of went crazy on the show.
Okay. This is what you spend your time with.
I mean, like I couldn't get into a movie because I was waiting to podcast.
No.
So this is what I spend my time with.
Okay.
And then right before this, I was watching the Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes doing the ladder match.
Yeah. They challenge you for a ladder match.
Yeah.
I watched Megalopolis, Brad. That's what I did. I went to go have dinner with some friends and we ate sushi. But I watched Megalopolis and I started Joker Folie à Deux, which did not get to finish watching it. I'm gonna have to finish watching it in bed right now. Can't wait to be 45. It sounds exciting.
Although I'll be 41 when Batman 2 fucking releases. So
yeah,
let's live with that.
And I'll be 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro would be out of his 20s. Jesus
Christ. I'll be in my 30s, Brad. So yeah, I watched Megalopolis, Brad. I don't know where people are thinking that this is terrible. What they saw. Like, Brad, you just called you an unk.
Hey, I technically am.
You are, yeah. But how? If you don't have a brother or a sister?
Brenda's side.
Brenda's side. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
She's got 3 other sisters.
Yeah, that's that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am an uncle.
Yeah. So I watched Megalopolis, bro. I don't know where people think that this is really bad. Because the way that people are reacting to this movie, Brad, like they were like, "This is terrible. It's the worst movie, one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It's laughably bad."
That's what I've been hearing through, the grapevines.
And I think people just don't watch a lot of absurdist films, Brad.
Probably not. I mean, like we do, just because we're a podcast that watches movies, and we're used to Hodorowski, so I don't know how much more absurdist it could even get to that level.
Yeah.
Although I would have loved to see Hodorowski with a $200 million budget. Just
God, man, I would love to as well.
I would have loved to see Hodorowski's Dune. Honestly, I mean, it sounded fucking insane. But yeah, I mean, but then again, there's also these instances when I hear like really good things about Juror Number 2, and I go and I watch it, and I go, I don't see why everyone likes this movie.
Yeah. So I'm trying to see some reviews here, because like everybody was like just dogpiling on this movie and just shitting all over it, and I'm like, okay, it sounds like it's got to be terrible, right? Yeah.
That was my big thing though, because I'm like, I don't see Coppola making a bad movie.
I love how the first full-length review I get is in Portuguese. Yeah, I can definitely read that. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Here I can translate this one for you, Brad.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if Coppola poured $165 million of his own money from selling part of his winery, you would think like, man, this is a passion project.
Easily one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. It was hard to finish and pay attention. The definition of pretentious.
Okay.
The good thing about watching a Francis Ford Coppola film is still going to be a massive film. What's it called? Regardless. Moral of the story: don't let your parents pick the film.
So maybe go into a little more for the people on the absurdist part. What makes the movie absurdist?
It's very it's very obviously absurd, Brad. Like it is very loud and audacious about its performances. Like there's a lot of really goofy line readings, of course. The what's it called? The way that the film is shot at times is like really like eccentric and very over the place, and it's almost feels like it's kind of like commentating on the fact that it's so absurd. Like I don't know how to explain this even more. Like if you know the definition of absurd, you know that this movie is basically absurd. It's just it's look, I agree. It's all over the place. I think the movie is
that's
incoherent
also
at
part
times.
of the absurdist movie.
Yeah.
That's anyone who's seen a Hodorowski movie knows that. It's like it's fucking all over the place.
Yeah. But it has a very clear message and it has a very clear theme that it's trying to present. Yes. Is it kind of hard to like pinpoint it at times because of such tonal shifts in the film? Yes. That is one of the biggest faults of this film, and that's what keeps it from being perfect.
Do you think people were going into this like from the trailer itself and from the look of it, they were expecting a very straightforward, like Succession-esque looking movie? And then
I think they were like, okay, this guy is obviously did The Godfather and The Godfather Part 2. And it's like it can't be like it can't be like something that exists out of those walls. And like you're like, okay, like, oh wow, like it's something like this, I guess. And they didn't expect it to be so like in your face about it.
But hasn't he been trying to make this movie for 40 years or something? I mean, you know, I'll have to watch it so I can have an opinion on it. I haven't seen it yet. So I'll need to watch it. It brings me a little hope where Raul's going. It's not as the horrible mess that people make it out to be.
You see, this I disagree with this completely. Here, this reviewer says this film allows us to wonder what if Fellini and Fritz Lang were still making movies in 2024 and they were also fucking morons. It's like, I don't know, man, because like I saw this and I was like, I saw so many pieces of La Dolce Vita and a lot of Fellini's work, which is coming from someone who obviously understands Fellini. And I think Coppola like takes the very absurd nature of those films from those directors and he really just fucking amplifies it. I don't think it's moralistic. I think more like I think that if you don't really understand the message that's being presented to you and you're more concerned with the film making sense, I think you're missing out on what Coppola's trying to say, because I think the point is that this doesn't make much sense. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think a lot of people just don't watch a lot of absurdism.
No, I mean, there's not a lot of modern absurdist movies coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like, I don't know. Would you consider like an Eraserhead absurdist? I consider it. Absurdist.
Yeah, I would. I do believe it is too.
But for like modern now, I don't know. Can you think of a very modern absurdist movie?
No.
Few and far.
Other than this one. Yeah. But I liked it. I loved the film. I thought it was really good. I don't think it's perfect, and I don't think it's the worst thing I've ever seen, like some people make it out to be. Somebody commented on my review and said, the Megalopolis is the basic bitch test.
Oh, what the
I wouldn't go as far as to say that, guys. Come on, let's chill out, man. I'm not gonna make fun of people for
that's see, this is why people are afraid to give their opinions anymore, because they just straight up get attacked.
Get called basic bitch, yeah.
I'm not going to call you a basic bitch if you like juror number 2. I just don't like juror number 2.
Yeah. I wouldn't go as far to say that, but I would say that, I don't think this was terrible, and I think that it's just a decent movie. I think Aubrey Plaza is really good in the movie. I think Shia LaBeouf is good in the movie. Nathalie Emmanuel, Adam Driver. Yes, there's some goofy line reads here and there, but I think that it's part of what makes this film charming and entertaining.
Okay, so
it's also a reminder of like how power corrupts and how how some things are really repeating themselves in our country.
So for the people out there listening, and I mean, I've only been hearing bad things about Megalopolis.
Yeah,
out in the ether. So this makes me now want to watch it a bit more.
Yeah. I did not think it was as bad as people made it out to be. But then again, I just started Joker 2. It is not as bad as people made it out to be either. So, okay. Yeah. But I need to finish Joker 2. I need to finish Joker 2 before I even give a concrete opinion on that. But yeah, Brad. But with that said, Brad, we're here to talk about some Creature Commandos. So let's get ready to do this thing, bro. So, without further ado, if you haven't seen episode 3 of Creature Commandos, you should probably get out of here. You care about spoilers, but if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. This is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect after these words from our sponsors in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. I said I wanted to learn more about the robot. That doesn't mean I wanted to see him die. Fuck!
Right out the gate.
Fuck, man!
Right out the
What are your initial
gate.
thoughts on fucking episode 3, Brad?
Cheers to the Tin Man.
Cheers to the Tin Man, indeed, Brad.
I like how this show. I think James Gunn knew that none of us would know any of these characters except Rick Flag and the Weasel, and he's just
Amanda
like,
Waller.
I'm just gonna make an episode for all these fucks. That's what I'm going to do, and give you the backstory on what the hell this is. And I'm enjoying it. I enjoy this episode. I think it's probably the best that we've seen so far. just because GI Robot is weirdly lovable. It's
Nazi killing robot,
some
bro.
sort of psychotic robot Nazi killing way.
Yeah.
But I just love how like he gets sold at a goddamn auction house, or he gets at an antique store for antique military equipment, and then he gets all like fixed up by this guy, and this guy takes him to basically a fascist get together. And
Just
GI Robot
unloads.
goes off.
Yep. Well, let me go ahead and read this info before we keep going, Brad. Episode 3 titled Cheers to the Tin Man. When the creature commandos arrive at the manor to save the bride and Nina, GI Robot relives his glory days in the war and beyond, and finally gets his wish. Directors are Charles Adler, who did the voice direction. Animation direction is done by Doug Williams and directed by Matt Peters. Created for television by James Gunn and written by James Gunn, based on the comics by J.M. DeMatteis. The episode stars Indira Varma, Sean Gunn, Alan Tudyk, Zoe Chow, David Harbour, Frank Grillo, Maria Bakalova, Flula Borg, Anya Shalorta, Michael Rooker, and Robbie Damon. And more people. But yeah, man, rest in peace to GI Robot, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think GI Robot's coming back.
No,
Maybe.
but I'm glad. Look, man, I'm glad that GI Robot got to go out doing what he loved, even though he was told that they were Nazis and they were definitely not.
Well, still, I think that was one of the best parts of this show was Rick Flag Sr. going, yeah, GI Robot, those are Nazis.
Let's be honest. If it wasn't for GI Robot doing that, I don't think they were gonna make it out, Brad.
No, they'd all be dead. It would not have ended. Also, the bride and Nina are still alive. So, no, Raul thought they were both dead at the end of the last episode.
No,
they looked kind of dead. But in this episode, they're fine. Threw Nina into a bathtub. She's good. But then they learned that the whole plan was to get them out of the castle there.
Yeah. And then old Themysciran got fucking absolutely, what's it called? Like, got fucked on by the weasel, Brad. Oh my god, that weasel was on, bro.
Like for someone with some magic powers, she could even take on the weasel.
Yeah, dude, that weasel came in out of nowhere, dude.
The weasel was not happy to lose his robot pal.
No, poor weasel. Yeah, he was not happy to lose what's it called, to lose GI Robot, man.
They stomped her ass.
Bro, he went off on, like, holy shit. Fucking puts her down around, fucking starts tearing her face apart. Like, Weasel took it very personally, bro.
Yeah, very personally. And then I just love the final fight of GI Robot, where he raises out and he's just that whole sequence and going and just being absolutely happy.
Yeah. And I loved it what they asked him. He was like, what would you want? He goes, I just want to be reunited with my friends from the war. Like, that's it. I want us to kill Nazis together.
Yeah. And he got to do both.
Yep, he got to do both, man. He got to do both. I thought it was a good episode. I think that what James Gunn is doing with this series, by obviously, like, taking characters that we know little to nothing about and introducing us to them, but also kind of, like, what's it called? Pushing forward this narrative that we have about, the princess being taken care of. Like, we have to make sure the princess is okay. And obviously, we moved a little bit more with her and the Themysciran meeting eye to eye. So, I like what we're doing there, but we got some good stuff here, man. I really did enjoy this episode, man.
Do you think this will move on to their live action? What they do? Do you think we'll see characters?
We already saw some of these characters, Brad.
Yeah, I mean, yes, we've seen the weasel, yes, but I mean, like the other characters that are presented in this.
I would hope so. I would love to see the bride in the actual live action in the DCU.
Maybe in like a Peacemaker show.
Yeah, I think a lot of these characters will probably end up in Peacemaker.
I mean, I wish GI Robot wouldn't have died. I guess you can always bring him back.
You just gotta make another robot, but I
You
don't
just
know,
gotta make
man.
another robot. I mean a
You can't
Peacemaker
have
GI.
Sean Gunn voice everybody.
Yeah, GI Robot Peacemaker team up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, GI
I'm pretty
Robot, my
sure.
dad's a fascist.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure GI Robot would have killed the dad
Yeah,
before
easy,
Peacemaker got to.
easy.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I would hope so, Brad. I would like to see some of these characters. I like, Princess Ilana, because I just really want to see Maria Bakalova again. But I think a lot of these characters will probably end up seeing again within the DCU.
I imagine, especially if I don't know if they'll do another Suicide Squad, but I imagine if they did, Rick Flag Sr. We know
Yeah,
Amanda Waller is going to be a part of the live action, as long
yeah,
as Viola Davis wants to freaking play that role.
yeah. But I'm liking this show a lot, man. I really am. I think they're doing a really good job with it. The animation style is really good. I love the choice for music. Of course, when you bring in James Gunn, he's always going to bring in some good music, and he's always going to have it play with the actual atmosphere of the show.
Mm-hmm.
So I like this one. And I said I wanted to know more about GI Robot, but I didn't want him to die, bro. Like,
I also at the end there, what do you think Cersei meant by saying that they doomed the world?
I don't know, Brad. What do you think?
I have no idea. I don't know if that means like keeping the princess alive means we doom the world or what. I don't know.
I'm still not entirely sure what this princess what she's got. Like
The only thing we know is that they are allies to the US because they sell the US cheap oil. Which is most of our allies.
Yeah. I'm looking here. Dr. Magnus is known as the creator of the Metal Men, robots based on tin, lead, platinum, iron, gold, and mercury. Yeah. Well, man, I would hope they give us another fucking GI Robot, man.
Yeah. I mean, do you think we'll probably get to learn more about Phosphorus, I would imagine, if these shows continue on the way they are. Because I know the next episode after this, which I have not watched, is the backstory of Weasel. So we'll see what that's about. I mean, he apparently killed 8 children, maybe. I don't know.
That's fucking nuts. That's fucking nuts.
I don't.
I'm gonna have to
between 8 and 27, apparently.
I'm gonna have to make sure I don't watch that tonight because I'm gonna forget about it completely by the time we review it next week.
Yeah. And I just love Rick Flag Sr. Whenever anybody talks about the Weasel, it's like he's harmless.
Did you not see what he did to the Themysciran?
Yeah, he beat up the magical lady, and he's just a giant weasel.
Yeah,
it's pretty impressive.
But I would hope that the weasel is the last one that we need to learn about, because I feel like we don't need to spend every episode learning about every single character.
No, especially if you're going to kill him off at the end.
Pretty much. I hope they don't kill the weasel.
Probably not. I mean, he was the only one that lived off the Suicide Squad island. Yeah. So,
especially because there's 7 episodes in this series, so there is no time for you to be to be dedicating a whole episode to just one character again.
Do you think we see a second season of this, or is
100%.
this just the one? Okay, so you think we'll
100% we're getting a second season.
Okay,
I think it's doing well. It's obviously not massively talked about but then again, I'm not on Twitter, so I don't know what the internet's saying about this show.
You know, I kind of with Max's run, I put it up there with the animated Harley Quinn. I feel because that one has quite 2 or 3 seasons now, and it'll continue on. So I have a feeling this will get another run.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think we probably will. I think the plan for James Gunn is obviously to get more. We need to see how he kind of continues on with this DCU, but I 100% see them doing a second season to this.
Yeah,
I would want to see a second season. I'm barely 3 episodes in.
Yeah, I mean, I would love a second season of this. So
yeah,
so that might be what they're doing. They might be setting up the second season by giving us all the backstories of all of these other characters.
Yeah. What's your final verdict, Brad?
I really enjoyed this episode. I think I gave the last two like a 7.25.
Yeah.
I think I'd go with a 7.75 for this. 7.75.
I'm gonna go there too, Brad. I'm giving this 7.75. Not blown away just yet, but these are good episodes, and I'm having fun. What's it called? Learning more about these characters. Please don't kill the weasel.
Yeah, leave the weasel alive. I don't know. I think the weasel's unkillable after this because he just freaking just dominated the magic lady.
Dude, yeah, that lady got fucked on, bro.
He doesn't have any powers. He's just a big weasel.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, she got fucked on, bro. Like
fucked
I
up.
was really fucking surprised.
Yeah,
that
him and Phosphorus like fucked her up.
Yeah, bro. Like she got fucked up, bro. Like I really didn't expect him to do that, but like he really did take that shit fucking seriously, man.
Killed his buddy. Killed his GI robot.
He killed his GI robot, man. I do love him. What's it called? The princess really tried to fight back. It's like, how are you gonna fight back against some fucking Themyscira, bro? Like,
yeah, I mean that's rough.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Rest in peace to GI robot, man, and yeah, sucks, man. But you know, he really went out doing what he loves, bro.
That's right, and he was happy doing it.
Yeah, 100%. He was really what's it called? He was really proud doing it and happy doing it, man. He had that big smile on his face, man.
I think Rick Flag Sr. was proud to give him that moment in the sun.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Are those Nazis? Yeah, those are Nazis, GI.
Yep, those are Nazis, GI. Yeah. All right, man. With that being said, that concludes our review of Creature Commandos episode 3. As always, keep up to date with us on nerdcore.com, Twitter at the Nerdcore, Instagram at the Nerdcore, Letterboxd at the Nerdcore, TikTok at the Nerdcore, Patreon.com/Nerdcore. Discord link is in the description below. You can also leave a comment on the YouTube. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a single episode that drops on the channel. If you're listening to us on your favorite podcast app of choice, make sure that you follow us and you give us a 5-star review. All of that would help us out so much. We'll be back next week, but this is our final review of 2024, man. Thank you guys so much, man, for making 2024 great. Thank you guys for being in here, man. Like, you guys have really shown out for, the reviews for the live show, man. Like, you go all the way back, dude. Night Country. Even Invincible had those good viewership, man.
Mm-hmm.
You guys really showed out for those, and we want to thank you guys so much for that. You guys really did make this year awesome. Thank you for all the love, all the support, all the likes, all the subscribers. You've done a great job, and we want to just make sure that we keep bringing you guys great reviews and great videos, man. So next year, we're continuing on with Creature Commandos and Skeleton Crew. We're going to be reviewing also Last of Us Season 2, The Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and I know we owe you guys City of God, The Fight Rages On. We're going to be getting to that as well. But other than that, Brad, this is the final review of 2024, so we will see you guys in 2025. Please stay safe. Do not drink and drive. Drink responsibly. Brad, you have any final words to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, I did. Just thanks to everyone who's liked, subscribed, shared us with your friends. Just watched the videos, chatted with us. We appreciate it. So we'll see you in 2025. Like Raul said, don't party too hard, and Uber does exist. So just to let you know.
The Nerdcore ain't at the position to pay for your Uber yet, but I would hope that we will be. But yeah, please take an Uber. All right, Brad, send him out of here.
All right, Raul, for the last time this year, thank you for being host as always. Thank you to Eric for joining us in chat. Thank you to our listeners out there, our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, it only feels right to say before next year, cheers to the 10 Man and cheers to all of you. Young Yoda out.